Welcome back. And well, today Captain Reynolds is on board the Siren of the Stars, and well, we gotta talk to somebody. And we'll see how this goes.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society. Eh? Hello? Are you
Sure.
a member of the society?
Uh, no, but I got a trophy. I'm just saying. And so, well, yeah, we gotta go talk to this fool. And yeah, we got precognition rolling. Let's.
You tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Well,
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Quite
yeah,
an
it
event they're
is.
throwing today, don't you think?
Kind of
Yep.
power.
Hello.
Hey,
I'm glad it is
You
in
here
your
for the
hands.
charity event?
sure. Yeah, well. Uh-huh. Oh, let's see.
Oh,
Yep.
absolutely. I'm a firm believer that attending these types of events tends to absolve one of their sins and cleanse their soul. But something
Really?
tells me you're not really here to discuss the event. What did you really want to talk about?
We are not. A little bit of business. Yeah,
Well,
business.
I work for UC Security, meaning that business isn't exactly my area of expertise. I'm
Well,
afraid I can't really help you. If you're looking for a business opportunity, you might want to check with someone else.
funny story. I know somebody. What do you do for UC Security? Ah,
You mean specifically? Oh, I work for the Corporate Fraud Division. We monitor
oh,
all of the major megacorp financials and transactions to ensure that nothing improper occurs. You're asking a lot of strange questions. What exactly do you want?
oh. Um, I know a guy. Says you know a guy.
Claudia sent you, did she?
Uh-huh.
Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
We both know
Oh.
exactly who you are.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Tell you what. It would be my duty as a UC. Oh, okay, I gotta go with that one. Yep. It would be my duty as a UC citizen. Hell yeah.
Sure, go ahead. If it makes you feel better, you can take it right to the top of mast. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
I work for
I would like a
Siska.
chance to talk to you, if you are able.
Tell
I've
you
done
what.
this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
Well, yeah, especially because I've got like 1,300.
Hello.
All right.
Are you a member of the society?
I'd rather
You've had
talk.
your time to talk. Now piss off.
Hey, Andressa. Let's talk.
I have been thinking about what we talked about before. The idea of purpose in one's life. You agreed with me that true purpose can be a driving force in life.
Uh-huh.
I found that comforting. But something has been nagging at me since. I have been single-minded in my pursuits. I have always believed the decisions I made were necessary, that there was no other option. I have sacrificed much to be where I am now. And I'm starting to wonder if it has been worth it.
Uh-huh. Oh, man. If it got you here, it was
Thank
right.
you.
Yep.
I have
We good.
always believed, no, hoped, that is true. I have told you that I am not one to discuss my past. And yet, I find myself increasingly compelled to do so. To make sense of myself.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you'll tell me when you're ready, and it'll be fine.
Perhaps now
Yeah.
is a good time to start then.
I like it.
Promised to provide for my family. That meant working with smugglers to procure supplies we could not acquire any other way. I have spent my adult life away from my home, jumping from one planet to the next, living in dangerous conditions, often surrounded by violence.
Yeah,
It
taking a
certainly
toll.
influenced
Yeah.
the way I see the universe. I was convinced from the beginning that it was unwise to let anyone get too close. I had, maybe not quite friends, but people I cared about. Yet there was always a distance I could not reach across. I often find other people complicated and confusing.
You and me, sister.
It seemed easier to not become attached, especially when circumstances meant I might never see them again. With
A
no
point.
warning.
Yeah, life is
Until
better.
now, I have disagreed
Yeah.
strongly with that idea.
Well, social.
But therein lies my concern. Being a part of Constellation, traveling with you, I have been questioning a great many things. What I am trying to say is that I now wonder whether it has been the right decision to distance myself from others.
I'll be here for you
I
if you need me.
appreciate that more than you know.
There you go.
I told you to stay
Huh.
out of my way. I meant it.
Dude, go ahead.
Here for
working
business or pleasure?
Yeah.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
So, let's go talk to the captain. Hey.
These are such a gift. Your enemies might disagree.
Hey, old frick.
I saw
Evgeny.
a little exchange with Vera. Keep that up, and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
Uh-huh. Well, he's involved in an embezzlement scheme with Dombrowski and Swiss. Yeah.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
Yeah. Shipwide emergency.
Smart.
Yeah.
If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors.
What?
Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
That'll do. Yeah. Yeah. Monitoring sensors.
Well, sounds like someone has been reading starship manuals in their spare time.
Hey.
I have no idea
yes.
what all of that technical jargon meant. But cause enough confusion, and it will buy us plenty of time. One more
Cool.
thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help.
All right. So. Yeah. All right. What you got on
On
Gabriel?
the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with Mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet.
All right. Well, once the
All
emergency,
passengers
what
are
happens
instructed
next?
to immediately report to their cabins. That way, we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass.
Nice. Which way do I support?
There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starfield ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside.
Neat. I'm out.
Get back to it.
And now, actually, I gotta pause for a moment. And, well, let's have a cappuccino and some apple bites. Ooh, we are running low on food here. Well, not low, but low enough I'm gonna have to hoof it back as soon as I can here.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future side events full stop.
Well, hope in one hand, crap in the other. Oop, that was mean of me. All right, let's go. Let's go. Hey. Hey, Chief.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a
Uh-huh.
second. You're Captain Rocko's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
Hey, I need to go poke around in life support.
Oh, sorry. That area is off limits. No exceptions.
Don't worry, I know a thing or two. I'm an engineering boy.
Ah, you're a fellow techie, huh? I can respect that. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away?
Thank you. What do you think of Rokoff?
Honestly, he's a seasoned ship captain. He told me he was a long hauler for years, and the experience shows. Only thing is, he's always talking about trade deals and plans for get-rich-quick schemes. It's all the guy ever thinks about. Why he decided to be a Starliner captain, I'll never know. It's almost like he craves being around money. Tell you what, though, for someone that loves credit so much, he sure doesn't mind gambling them when we play cards.
All right. Hello, lonely and environmental
little.
control, yeah?
A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge. I'm the Siren's chief
What do
engineer.
you do?
Trident put me in charge of the entire tech team. We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system. Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Could be worse, though, right?
Yeah.
This is
So-
well maintained, to be sure, but obviously the credits have all been spent on the areas the guests actually see.
Well, yeah. So, hey, funny story. Lockdown. Emergency. Uh-huh. Gamma. Whoop. Oh. How did that happen? Let's all do a reset. And let's do a reset. And... Oh no!
All passengers,
captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
All right. I will be on my way to my cabin. Because my name is Gabriel Vera. I will go there. Oh. Okay, everybody pause for a moment.
Much nicer in here now. Plenty of room.
Dang right. Hang on. VIP guests only. Wait. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. There we go. That looks nice. Oh, I want one. I want one of these. Someday. Alright, what am I doing? Instead of, oh yeah, I gotta go confront Gabriel in his cabin. Let's see.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Yeah. Oops, wrong one. Oop, I forgot the difference between lower level and upper level. No, really. How you doing?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency.
Nope.
It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Well... So, I'm working with Sistas.
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence?
Yeah. Yeah, Claudia, you've been cheated.
You
Yeah.
sure? Damn it. That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
Don't worry. Yeah. What am I
I've got
buying
everything
here?
you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan.
It
There's a
does.
solid enough trail here to send Dombrowski straight to
May
jail.
I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Okay. What's up with Dombrowski
had
handling
the
the numbers? Yeah.
authorization to wipe out records on Galbank's system without raising any red flags.
I
let Claudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her finger. Apparently, she was wrong.
Tell you what. I'll pay you.
At least I walk away with something.
Walk away with
All right.
something?
You have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
Sure. All right, what do you know about this
I
stuff?
wasn't lying when I said I didn't know anything about your undercover work, if that's what you're trying to imply. All I can tell you is that there's more than a few people at Mast who find Commander Akande to be a huge pain in the ass. I mean, the UC is aware that the Crimson Fleet is a problem, but it pales in comparison to the issues with the Freestar Collective. Akande's loaded with big picture ideas, but not a ton of evidence to put them into action. And frankly, it's driving my superiors crazy.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Well, you're a nice enough guy.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
Weapon case.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
All right.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Let's go talk to Larry. And yeah. Why do I feel like this was
Siren
meant
of
for
the Stars
something
is now in
more?
emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
All
There's no
right.
cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
Don't worry. I got this. Larry. Okay. Let's do this thing. Now, is there any extra evidence? Nah.
Fighting alongside you is never dull.
Hey!
Well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it
Nick?
appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Hey, Nick, Larry. Let's do. All right. Fine. Let's negotiate.
Excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps,
May I
but
have
not
your
the motive.
attention, please?
And
The
second,
captain has declared
I'm going to
a ship-wide
hypothesize that my
emergency.
compatriots are
Please report to your
despondent
cabins in an
regarding
orderly
their
fashion
share
and
and have
remain
assisted
there
you with
until
this
you receive
endeavor.
further instructions.
Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
Well, yeah. The bullet option is still on the table.
I see. That certainly places a damper on our negotiations.
Yes.
Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution.
Yes,
In
please.
blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials.
Funny story.
I assume
That's what I need.
you've been angling for all along?
Must there be
Oh,
much more of this? My head is starting to hurt.
bullet option is on the table. Well, that's all I want.
Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal.
Bullet
Oh, of course, I trust
option.
you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates today.
Please
All
report
right.
to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
All right. That is cool. Well, I made a couple credits back, but let's see here. Yeah, I think that's about it. Let's get the heck out of here. And let's go talk to the captain real quick. I got what I needed. I need to get the heck out. I'll say nice things about you, Evgeny.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned.
Couldn't have done this without you.
I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
In a minute. I want to tell you, but...
So he told you to keep it from me. I see.
I
I
know.
wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone.
Thank you.
Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Overreach.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Volkov always makes good on his deals. Always.
Sure.
Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
Awesome. So, next up... Oh, this is such a nice little... Yeah, this is a nice little sculpture here. So, yeah. There we go.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately.
All right.
This
I'm gonna
ship is
get
in
there.
a state of emergency.
Sheesh. Okay, yeah. I gotta hoof it down through the crew quarters. And out to the dock. I think. Oh yeah. I forgot. Downstairs there. Sorry. Alright. Now. I think that is gonna be just about it for this one. So. Yeah. Till next time. Yeah. Not. Let's get the heck out of here. Undock it. And we are headed to New Atlantis. Oof. Although this planet just makes me happy. Off we go. Let's do that then. And yep. There we are. So I think we've had about enough fun for one day, so let's go ahead and call it here. So until next time, if you like what you're seeing, feel free, leave a like, hit subscribe if you really like it, hit the bell icon, get the notifications, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.